Hey Stampin' friends, it's Judy Klock here at Stampin' with Crafty Klock, and welcome to this edition of Live at Lunch. We're continuing with our Countdown to Christmas series, and today I'm going to show you how to make a really quick and easy mini gift bag that is just the perfect size for a gift card. You can just pull out the tissue paper, or in this case our new cotton paper, wrap your gift card in it, stick it in, and it's all ready to place under the tree. So this is just a great idea instead of like a gift card holder, like that's a flat card. If you want to have something that's a little bit more like a package, this is perfect for that. Little pair of earrings, jewelry box, really any small item would fit in this, this mini gift bag. So let's go ahead and get started. You're going to need 2 sheets of 6x6 paper. Now we're going to do some scoring, and what I would recommend is that if you have an obvious one-way design, such as I do here, that when you score it, you pay attention to it. Hey, Natalie. So I want this to be a total of 3 inches wide. So when I score my lines, my 1.5 inch and my 4.5 inch line, I'm going to make sure that my lines are vertical as opposed to horizontal. So let me pull in my score buddy, my score table. I'm going to put it at the top, and I'm going to score it at 1.5. Okay, and I'm going to do it 2 because it's hard to see the score lines on here. And then again at 4.5. Okay, so that's going to give me my 3 inches. Now I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees to the right. All right, and I'm going to score it at 1.5. And then again at 1. And this 1 is going to be the top of our bag. Okay, so just like that. So now when I fold this down like that, that will be the top of the bag, and that gorgeous other side of the designer series paper will show on the front, all around. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just fold it on all my score lines before we do some cutting. All right, make sure you fold it on all the score lines. Okay, now I'm going to take it, I'm going to cut from the bottom edge up to that first 1.5 inch score line. And I'm going to cut it on the score lines that I put there. Okay. Like I said, this one's a little bit hard to see on this paper. If I go to the red side, it'll help. Now I'm just going to go ahead, I'm going to miter these corners just a teeny bit. Not a lot. I just find they fit better if you just kind of miter them just a teeny tiny bit on the inside and the outside. Okay, so we want to make sure our boxes fit. Well, they're going to make like 2/2 of the bags to fit nicely together. Hey, Patty Jean. All right, so now we're going to come down. We're going to pull in my little silicone mat. And I've got my all-purpose glue. And the dogs are going crazy upstairs. It must mean a delivery guy is here. I don't know what I was expecting today. Okay, so this is like a needle nose for my Tombow liquid glue. And it just gives me a really thin line. I feel like I just have better control of how much comes out than using it out of the actual green and white package. So I'm going to do that. Now I'm going to bring this here. I'm going to fold these 2 pieces upward because I want to then, I'm going to put some glue on here and some glue on here. Now I'm going to fold these over here. I'm going to make sure that I match the ends. So I want to create that nice, like, crisp fold lines or score lines. Okay. Okay, so you're going to do this with both sheets of paper. So when you're done, you're going to have 2 halves that look just like this. And then we're going to interlock these 2 halves. We're going to add some glue. I'm going to add some glue to both the bottoms and the sides. And I love, now, if you want to use like tear and tape or Stampin' Seal, you can. I just feel like for the bags, I like the hold I get with the liquid glue a little bit better because you want a really strong adhesive. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that there and cap it back up. And I like this because unlike the liquid glue pen, I can just put the top over it. I don't have to try to match up those 2 halves. It's kind of a pain in the neck with that liquid on the fine tip glue pen. Okay, so I'm just going to come over here and I'm just going to press all of my sides together this one didn't lay in so nicely. Why is that? Okay, sometimes it will. I don't know why this didn't, well, all right. Normally it fits, it's even. I don't know what I did wrong. I think I didn't cut it high enough on that side, but this will be fine for now. Then I'm going to take some of my Evening Evergreen sheer ribbon, and I just want to tie it around the top. Now, I want to make sure that I have enough, so I'm just going to cut a piece here. But before I do anything, I'm going to take a little glue dot, and I'm going to put it here. I'm going to put one here, then one on each side, just to kind of help hold that ribbon in place so it doesn't slip and slide. Now, they won't be seen, so they're fine, but it's just going to help hold that ribbon in place. You don't need to do it. It's just an extra step, but I like to do it to make sure that my ribbon isn't going to go anywhere. And then I just gently press it over my glue dots. Okay. Now I'm ready to go ahead and tie it. And alas, I don't know where I put my reverse tweezers. It's probably over on the other desk. So if I had my reverse tweezers, it would be much easier to tie my little bow. But I don't have it, so I'm sad. All right. There we go. Maybe. Now, okay, got to pull this one in a little bit and pull that one out. Okay, I probably could have cut my ribbon just a little bit bigger, but this is fine for now. I'm going to trim this up, pull this a little bit more. Okay, trim this up. Now you're going to want to punch out a label. I know, I don't know where they are, Patty Jean. I have them. They're somewhere. Just like I'm still missing my cherry cobbler ink pad. I don't know where it went to. So I punched out a label, and I'm going to stamp it with a to from. This is from the Banner Year stamp set. So it's photopolymer, so I am going to use my Stampin' Pierce mat. And I'm just going to stamp a little to from on there. And then I'm going to take out my triple punch. And I'm going to punch a little hole in it. Get this stuff out of my way. Okay. So I've got my little hole. I took some like gold twine. Hey, Cheryl, how are you? I see you got your prize, your bingo prize. So hopefully that arrived safely and in one piece. Okay, I'm going to, the cherry cobbler. I know, I can't find it. I love my cherry cobbler. It's somewhere. I don't know where it is. I just don't know where it is. But I'll find it. I'll find it soon. I have my real red. I had all of them, and I was using it. So I know I have it because I was using it. I just don't know where you put it. I'm just going to tie this on. Now, if you want to wait and tie this on until after you write it out, you can do that. I just want to show you the finished project. Okay, so I've got my little to from, and then I might even, after I wrote on it, I'm going to actually even like tack it down with like a glue dot or some, like a Stampin' Dimensional, just so that it stays in one spot. And again, I don't like my things to unravel, so I have cut slits in my tube to help hold it. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I took a piece of our cotton paper. This is new from the Eden's Garden, and I folded it in half, and then I folded it in quarters. And then I ran it through our Wintry 3D embossing folder. So now it's a little wrinkled, but it's going to get wrinkled when I put it in. My paper has the embossed evergreen boughs on there. So I would take that, I would take the gift card, which I can't lose because it's my husband's gift card. Kind of paper pumpkin under the recliner. Yeah, we find stuff all over the house, right? And here we go. Now we've got our mini gift bag, and we've given a little bit of personality to our paper with that embossing. So you're all ready to give a little gift card in a beautiful mini gift bag. Again, you could put, little cosmetics in here. You can put jewelry in here. Anything that's small, cash. Of course, cash would always work. Anything that's small would fit in this bag. You can continue to embellish it with gems, whatever else you wanted to put on here, you could certainly go ahead and do that. But you're going to want, this is our cotton, it's our new cotton paper. It's available now, and it's only available while supplies last. So if you want this, you want to order the Ever Eden cotton paper, and it's 159997. Go ahead and order your paper. I'll give you the link in this when we're done. But that's it for this edition of Live at Lunch. I hope you enjoyed it. These are really easy to make, so I encourage you to give it a try. I will put the measurements up in this post, and then I'm going to follow up with a blog post on my stampinwithcraftyclock.com. All right, everybody, have a great week. I'll see you Thursday night at 7:30 on my Crafty Stampers VIP group for another Facebook Live. Bye.